Anthony Burgess lived in Perak from 54 to 55. He returned there right at the beginning of the 80s to make a documentary that was called Writers and Places, a Kind of Failure. Here we are at Ipoh Station. This is Burgess leaving Perak from Ipoh Station on the train back to KL, leaving Perak for the last time. He clambers onto the KL train, surveys the Ipoh Station platform, and the train pulls off. Adieu, Perak. Here is the same station platform 30 years on. Burgess writes in You've Had Your Time, being the second part of the Confessions of Anthony Burgess.
We went to Ipoh in Perak, driving there from Kuala Lumpur, to fix up a hotel for the technical team that would follow, proposing to do most of the filming in Kuala Kangsar. This was not quite the place where I began to write my first published novel, Time for a Tiger. That had been in Kota Baru on the northeast coast. But Kuala Kangsar, the royal town, and the Malay college just outside it were, in thin disguise, the locales of the novel. Certain of my old students were around, chiefly in Ipoh, prosperous businessmen growing to fat, brown fingers, quick to activate pocket computers, Longines watches on their plump wrists. I had, they admitted, taught them well. What they particularly remembered was my refusal to give them Chaucer in the Neville Coghill translation. They had got to the heart of English through its medieval form. They were international men, and it had been my intention to make them so. And yet the intention of the government, Malays dictating to Indians and Chinese, was to impose the Malay tongue on everyone and punish those who did not speak it. The Malays were on top, sons of the soil, but the real work of the country was, as it always had been, in the hands of the immigrant races.